to our channel. Today we'll be showing how to bread beef croquette. We already showed you how to make the beef croquette itself from basic, the last live episode. If you can go back, you can check it. You can see how beef croquette is being made from scratch using the basic croquette recipe. So now we are just going straight to the point to show you how to bread the croquette, also using the basic recipe. For that we need flour to cover the outer layer of the croquette to prevent it from bursting when you are deep frying it. And then we are going to wash it or dip it into an egg wash, and then later we are going to bread it in using the breadcrumbs. So here is the breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to make some egg mixture. So let me bring the mixture out. So mostly when you are breading croquettes, you need more of egg white. So I'm going to add some egg white. Then I'm going to add a little bit of egg yolk. So I'm going to add about 2 eggs to it to lose it up. So I'm using like 90% egg white. I'm just like 5% of egg yolk. This is just to help the egg white to lose up easily. So because egg white is better for breading, it gives a better, binding or sealing to the croquette. So I'm using here a whisk just to lose it up so that it will be easy to go or to seal the croquette. So I mix everything now. So I'm going to put this aside first since we are not using it. So this is the egg mixture. The egg mixture is 95% of
Aphish, say hi to you. Aphish.
Aphish, hi Aphish, welcome and a happy weekend. Welcome here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comment below, and thank you for joining us. So today I'm showing how to bread croquette. So we are using here basic croquette breading recipe or breading method to bread this croquette. So already show how to make the beef croquette in the last episode. So this episode is just to show how to bread the croquette and give it that crunchy, texture that you see from outside. So this is, I'm just using here a small ice copper to make these balls. I want to make them in balls, so just the ball shape like this. So I'm putting this aside first since it's standing on my way. So this is the breadcrumbs and this is the egg mixture. I'm just putting it in the next table next to me so I can show you the process first of making the croquette. So this is now the forming method, we call it. So we have the forming method. The forming method is just to give shape to your croquette. So you can give as much, you can give any shape you like to your croquette, but I am making here the balls because I find them easily, and it's also more beautiful to present as an appetizer. So I'm just making balls here out of the croquette filling here. So I'm just going to scrape them. I use this to give it a little bit of identical, or let me call it almost the same size. So when you use it's like a measurement I'm using now. So I'm just going with it inside the mixture and just scraping it like this. So they are almost identical, even though they are not 100%, but you don't have like one very big and the other too small. So using my hands to go around and After some time, you can also use, add it a little bit of flour so that it will prevent it from sticking to the ice scraper. So we do it like this again, and it helps. It's so easy to do that. So I am putting it into, look at it, the flour. This is to seal the croquette. It prevents the croquette, it gives the croquette the first layer of sealing, which prevents the croquette from bursting or from breaking when you are deep frying them. So I just apply a thin layer of flour, all-purpose flour. You don't really need any special flour for this purpose. It's just an all-purpose flour. You see the croquette, they are almost the same sizes because we are using this ice ice spoon here to create a kind of measurement. So I'm just like, I can do, if I want, I can work faster, but because I'm showing you guys, I'm like keeping it slowly so that you can see how it is made. Croquette is one of those easy, appetizers or finger food that you can serve to your guests, because you can make it in advance, and when you have a guest in your house or you invite some guests over, you can just deep fry them at that moment, and then you serve it to your guests. So I advise you, it's one of those easy prayer meals or prayer finger food. You can make it as big as you want. You can even make it bigger so that it becomes a whole meal, and you can serve it with salad, and you can serve it with so much more. But here I am serving this as an appetizer, so that is why I am making them in small balls. So we can even give them more bigger. You can make them bigger if you want, and create any size also that you want. So ask your question if you have one. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen, from our little kitchen here in our little city of Cuisine, from the province of West Flanders here, from our little country of Belgium. So let us know where you are watching us from, and tell us your name, and also ask your question below, and I'll be very glad to answer you, each and every one of you. So we just continue the process because it's a continual process. But if you like croquettes so much as we do, you will stay tuned until the end to watch what we are doing here.
Somebody asking, and for hello, beautiful. What are you making?
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. I am making beef croquettes. So this is a beef croquette. Croquette is a method of, making a kind of sauce, kind of flour. Let me say the basic is 50% flour and 50% butter. Then you fry it in a pan, and then you add liquid to it and make it juicy. And then you add any texture or any flavor that you like meat, fish, shrimps, or whatever. But today I am using here beef for this purpose, so I'm making beef croquettes. So if you know what croquette is, maybe you can Google it. You can also check on our channel. You will see we have made a lot of croquettes on the channel. If you want to learn more about this recipe, at the moment we have it also on our channel, a full video where you can watch it step by step. But if you feel like watching me doing it live, here I am in front of you live from our little country of Belgium, showing you right from our kitchen how we make it here for our clients. So it's croquettes, beef croquettes on the menu today. Thank you for joining us. And let us also know where you are watching us from. We'll be so glad to know this. Thank you.
He asked, is it something like dumplings?
Yes and no. Yes and no. No, dumpling is like pasta. You know, dumpling is pasta. Dumpling is filled with something. But croquette is not filled. Croquette is like a filling. So something is, this is a croquette itself. Then we have to cover it with a layer of crunchiness. That is with a layer of breadcrumbs. So when we bake it, the filling will become flowing. That is, it will have a flowing substance from inside, and then the outer side will be crunchy. So that is how it is. It's like, let me say, we call it like fish stick. So this is inside, and the outside is crunch, that is covered with breadcrumbs. So maybe if I make any sense. So if you want to know more about what croquette is, you can also check on our channel. You will see we have already made a lot of videos. So you can watch from beginning. You can see where we make basic recipes.
And four, he said, that sounds tasty.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. It is really tasty. Believe me. Everybody love it. Even if you don't like Belgian food, I swear if you taste this, I think you will love to eat Belgian food. This is very, very delicious.
And four, he asked, do you eat it with sauce?
Yes, you can eat it with sauce. That is to say, we can serve it with mayonnaise. We serve it mostly with cold sauce. So you can serve it with mayonnaise or maybe tartar sauce. The tartar sauce is a sauce that is the basic of its basic mayonnaise. Then we add a little bit of hard cooked egg to it. We grate the eggs, or we slice the eggs in little chunks, and then we add it in the mayonnaise, and then we add some herbs to the mayonnaise like parsley, like chef, and other herbs of your choice, and then we serve it with it. Yes, indeed, you can serve it, but mostly with cold sauce like mayonnaise or anything made with the basic of mayonnaise. So where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comments. Let us know where you are watching us from. Tell us your name. We would like to know where you are watching us from. It will be a pleasure to know you guys. And we are here live. You are watching us live from our little city of Cuisine, here from our little country of Belgium. Let us know in the comment below where you are watching us from. We'll be so glad to know this. So we have a lot of croquette recipe on our channel. You can check it out yourself. If you love to make this, if you love to learn about Belgian cuisine, you can check it out on our channel. You will learn a lot about how to make this, and I'm sure after you check out 3 or 4 of our videos, you can make one for yourself, and I'm sure everybody will love it. We are open to questions. Leave your questions below if you have one. I will be glad to answer them.
Okay. I hope you have a good day. I will surely check out your recipe.
Okay,
Recipe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And make sure you also share with your friends and family. If you love seeing what we show here on our channel, check it out yourself. If this is your cup of tea, everybody don't like cooking, but if you love cooking and you like seeing what you see here, we only want people of like-minded, people who love what we do here. We are not forcing anybody to follow or subscribe to our channel, but if you love seeing what we do here and you think we are doing something that can help you, or assist your friends or somebody you may know, then you can subscribe. You can also send our link to that friend of yours and tell that person about what we do here, because our aim here is not only to earn subscribers, but is to share our love and our passion and our knowledge about French Belgian cuisine and modern cuisine in general. So we are into fine dining, but we keep everything, the basic recipe, intact. So we work with our cultural food, and then we transform them into modern cuisine. So that is our aim here. So thank you for joining us, each and every one of you. You are welcome, and a happy Saturday, or let me say happy weekend to you guys. So we are preparing for service. So we are now busy, and it's already almost 5 o'clock now. So we start rushing and making everything ready for service. So you can see that is how we make our dish here. We make everything from scratch. If you know your family or friends who are coming to Belgium, tell them to visit us, to come and test our delicious meals that we are making here. Everything from scratch. So they are not difficult to make. You just have to, it's just a technique. When you follow up the technique, it's like making bread, you know. When you follow the basic technique, you can make delicious breads. It looks sometimes not so beautiful when you're making it like this, but when it finishes, you see the amazing, all the balls, the amazing balls that you have created. So that is how it is. So I'm just like giving it a little tiny layer of flour, and this keep everything sealed and prevent it from, from exploding when you are baking them or when you are deep frying them. Thank you everyone for joining here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Happy weekend, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself and having a great weekend wherever you are watching us from. Thank you, and stay tuned until the end to see how amazing and simple that you can create this recipe in the comfort of your own home using simple ingredients that you can find around you. So you can create any shape that you like. It is not you don't really need any special shape. You can even make a square shape. Sometimes I make a triangle shape. Sometimes I make it with a circle shape. So you can make any shape of your choice. It doesn't really need to be, a particular shape. So I'm removing the paper that I use to seal it. So this process we call it flouring. So this process is sealing the croquette with a tiny layer of flour. This helps in preventing the croquette from bursting when you are deep frying them in the frying kettle. So that is the main aim of doing this flouring first. So it gives that tiny layer first to the croquette before the breading process. So the actual breading process is coming after this. So we have 3 layer of, of 3 steps that we do in croquette. That is, the first step is portioning. Let me say 4 steps. The first step is portioning, and the second step is flouring. The third step is washing it in an egg mixture, and then the fourth step is then the final step, which is the breading. So when you add it, the main reason why we do this is to prevent the croquette from bursting. Because when you just add, when you bread the croquette without sealing it with this flour, you have almost 50% chance that the croquette is going to burst in the frying kettle. So to prevent that, that is why we have this first layer of sealing the croquette, to prevent that that from happening. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Thank you, each and every one of you. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comments below, and ask you any question that you have. I will be glad to answer each and every one of you. Thank you, and stay tuned. Share with your friends and family, or to whom it may be useful. Thank you. You see, I can also use my hands for this purpose, but it's also faster. If you want it to be a little bit identical, you can always use also this ice server here. I have been using it for a long time, and it gives almost identical shape to your croquette. So you can try it also. I use it as a measurement. So it goes faster also when you do it that way. It goes faster. So it's an appetizer. So we don't want to give it it should not be too big, because people are still going to eat after this. It's not the main meal. So a continual process. We just keep it going. You can check out our channel. We have the complete recipe on our channel, where you can follow up step by step how to create this recipe. So if you don't want to watch the video, the live video, until the end, you can take your time and go to our channel and search for the beef croquette recipe, and you will find it there. You can watch it step by step from beginning until the end, and you can see how it is made. You leave your question if there is any, if you don't understand something, and I will be glad to answer each and every one of your questions, and tell you what you have to do if you have a problem with making it or an issue. It's fun making croquette for me. I've been making it for years, and it's part of our recipe here. We make it daily, almost daily. Let me say that. But we have fun making it, because we showcase our cuisine to the world, and to show people what we do here in our kitchen. And we do it with love and passion, and we want to share our knowledge with you guys. So that is the main reason. So look at that. They already made a lot, but we're still going on. So we still have a bit. Thank you, everyone. Happy Saturday and a happy weekend. So we continue making the balls with our hands, 2 hands together. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for watching Klavertje Vier Kitchen here with Chef Viviane. Thank you. Happy Saturday, each and everyone. Let us know in the comment below where you are watching us from. Let us know, ask any question, and I will be very glad to answer each and every one of you. Let us know where you are watching us from. Thank you. So I'm just making some balls here, and very soon we finish portioning. So you can shape this any shape that you want. So it doesn't have to be in a round ball shape. It can also be a square shape. It can also be a what do you call it? A rectangle shape. You can also make a circle shape, that is using then a form to, you know, to shape it. Then you need then a form, a round form to shape it, or you need a rectangle to shape it. So it doesn't always have to be the ball, in the ball shape. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Thank you for joining us. Happy Saturday to you guys. And hope you are having a great day wherever you are watching us from. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So you add a little bit of flour. If it's sticking to your hands, then you have to add some flowers to your hands so that it will not stick anymore. Thank you, everyone, for joining here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend wherever you are watching us from. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you stay until the end to see the amazing result of these delicious meatballs. So we call this the flouring of the croquette. This is a sealing process to prevent the croquette from bursting when we are deep frying it in the frying kettle. So it's very, very important that you spread or you cover it with a thin layer of flour to prevent that from happening to your croquette. So now I finished breading the croquette. I'm going to put aside my flour, clean my table, and then I can show you the next process. So I put my table a little bit clean. So we are cleaning. I'm cleaning the table now so I can show you. Hello everyone. So we are going to show the next process for this. Okay, we are going to start washing it in egg white, in egg mixture. The egg mixture is made from 90% of egg white and then 5% of egg yolk. So I do it, just add a little bit of egg yolk to loosen up the egg white. So that is why it's done. But egg white is mostly very good to bread because it helps to seal the croquette entirely, and this prevents it from, from bursting in the frying kettle. So I'm adding it, I'm washing it first in the egg mixture, and then I'm placing it on the tray here. I'm doing it so to remove the excess liquid first to prevent it from preventing my breadcrumbs from getting wet. So that is the main reason why I am doing this. So now I have finished, I place it first here in the egg wash, and then I allow it to drip a little bit on the tray. Then I'm going to bread it now. So you see how many liquid is left under. So I'm just going to move my breadcrumbs around like this, and that gives immediately a sealing to the croquette. So look at that. It's already sealed, and that is much better, and in your eyes. You see, your croquette is sealed and it's beautiful. Look at that. You see, it's beautiful, it's sealed, and it's beautiful. So now when you deep fry the croquette, you have that crunchy layer from outside, and you have the, the soft layer from inside. For those of you who are asking what it will look like, so that is how it will look like. You deep fry it, and you have it from the outer layer that is very crunchy, and from the inside that is soft and it's like flowing, or juicy, let me call it that way, or moist if you want to say that. So this is a technique that is very delicious. You have that crunchiness from outside and that juiciness from inside. So, and that bread, that flour that I use, the first layer, it will give you that opportunity to deep fry this to achieve that crunchiness from outside. Because if without that, it will just explode immediately. Thank you everyone for joining us here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Thank you for joining us, and happy Saturday, happy weekend to you guys. Let us know in the comments where you are watching us from. So it's a technique, and this is the breading. We call it the breading of the croquette. So we give it that crunchiness from outside. That is what we do here now. So you will see that there's so much liquid on the parched paper, and you don't want all this liquid to go into your breadcrumbs and to make the breadcrumbs to become wet and soggy, and you lost that ability to achieve that crunchiness that you want in your croquette. So that is why I discovered this technique some years ago, because I started making croquettes a very, very long time ago. So, and years after, I discovered more tricks to make it easy and make better quality. So I discovered that, and it's one of the best trick that I discovered over the years of making croquettes. So help to reduce no liquid coming into your breadcrumbs, and give you the opportunity of making more crunchy and croquette without making the breadcrumbs get wet or soggy. So again, today is, you say, it's like just a routine. You wet it. We call it washing the breadcrumbs, the croquette in egg mixture. We let it drip on the parchment paper. So we can even go fast. We do it a lot, so we are used to it. But when you are doing it, you can take your time. You don't have to go so fast as we do it here. So it's like picking up or taking up the croquette, and you see all the excess is left under the parchment paper. Look at that. You can see here the excess is left under. So you just move it around move it around like this, and you see it's the same process that you also use if you are making fish sticks. Also, even if you are making breaded beef, it's still the same method you are using for the breading process. So you just cover it with flour, egg wash, and then breadcrumbs. So it's the same process to achieve crunchiness from outside and that soft texture from inside. Are you people loving what I'm doing here? If you are loving it, let me know in the comments. Send your questions so that I can answer them. If you have one, of course. So let me know if you have one question or you have 2, 3 questions. You can always ask them. I'll be very glad to answer your questions. So the moving of the ball around, it helps in the process of the sealing. So it takes cover every ball, you see it with the breadcrumbs. Oh, fell. Need to cover a little bit. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Happy Saturday, and I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend from wherever you are watching us. Welcome, welcome. So I'm working in my left and my right hands, my right hand and my left hand. So I'm used to it. I see it, I've been making croquettes for years, so it's not new. You can take it slow. So it's just washing it in the egg mixture. I'm going to clean the table a bit. So it's so easy. If you make it after some time, you'll be used to it. So I'm like moving it around. So this process helps to seal the croquette entirely and prevent it from, from busting when you are deep frying them. So make sure you take a close look at it. If there is anywhere that is not well sealed, you can dip it once again into the egg wash and then bread it again once more and to seal it completely. So there should be no exposed surface on the croquette, because this will prevent it from exploding before you receive the crunchiness. It has to be cooked until golden brown in the deep fryer. So to achieve that golden brown and crunchiness, it has to cook a little bit long in the deep fryer. So you want to make sure that it's well sealed, that everywhere is sealed to prevent that. So I'm like cleaning every bit of, you see the surface, make sure that it's well sealed, that you look at it round, that there is nowhere that is exposed, that is entirely exposed. And if you find anyone that is a bit exposed, like this is not, you have to take a close look. You have to dip it again in the egg white and the egg mixture and then bread it once more. So I'm going to clean my table now. So you already see how it looks. Let me clean the table, my workspace. That is when you are working with croquettes, you have the crumbles or the breadcrumbs is going everywhere. You see, everywhere is covered with the breadcrumbs. That is one of the disadvantage of making croquettes. So I'm cleaning the table. So my workspace will be a little bit cleaner. So look at that. This is the end result. Look how beautiful it is. The beef croquette that we'll be using for appetizer is ready. So we made everything from scratch here in our kitchen, and we serve our guests with love and with passion and everything that is homemade. So I challenge you, anybody can make this in the comfort of their own home using basic ingredients. Today we have made here croquette that was made from restory, that is small pieces of leftover from our beef that we have been serving from the week, and the rest of it, that is the rest of the ones that we have over, Instead of throwing them away, the leftover, we combine everything together and we make it into this croquette that you are seeing here, and we're going to serve it as an appetizer for the client to eat. And I bet you they are very delicious. You can make croquette of anything that you have in your closet. Even if you're a vegan, you can also make croquettes for your vegetables that are left over. They are really delicious. We make also vegetable croquettes here, 100% vegetable. So if you want to know how to make it vegan croquette, let us know in the comment below so that we can make a recipe also to inspire you to make something very delicious in your own home without even bothering or worrying if it will be okay or it will be good or not. Run away with our knowledge and enjoy yourself in the comfort of your own home. So it's for those of you who love cooking, of course, who love fine dining, who love something that is just more than basics. But because here we use our basic recipe to create something delicious and something fine dining and something that is appetizing to the eyes and also tasty also to your mouth or to your taste bud. So this is our end result for today. We have showed how to make the basic croquette from our previous live episode. The basic recipe is just what you saw there, and you can change it to any shape that or taste that you want.
Hi, love from India. Shakun.
Shakun.
Yeah, Shakun.
Hi, Shakun from
Hello.
Indian. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Today I have shown you how to bread beef croquette. We have already shown how to make the croquette from start in the live previous video. If you want, you can go back to check it on our channel to see step by step how it's done. We'll also be showing in the week how to make cheese croquette. So if you are a fan of cheese croquette, make sure you come again on the live show very soon. But I'll be letting you guys know on time. If you are those of you who love croquette or who want to know more about what we do here in our kitchen, stay tuned. In the week we'll be making another croquette, so we'll be showing you live from our kitchen. So here we have finished breading the croquette now. We want to start our service very soon, so we'll not be long anymore in this live episode. So thank you everyone for joining us here with Chef Viviane from Klavertje Vier Kitchen, from our little city of Cuisine here, from the province of West Flanders, from our little country of Belgium. We are saluting everyone. A happy weekend to you guys, and make sure you have a good weekend and enjoy delicious meals with your friend and family. So ciao, and see you in our next live episode. Bye for now. Bye.